Gary defeat against Dover Athletic. Do you think the shots deserved anything from that?
Well, we just had the conversation with the players in the dressing room there, and considering the amount of possession that we had, we didn't work their goalkeeper well enough or hard enough, and they took their chances when they cropped up for them.
That was how it felt to me. I think the stats showed 16 shots on goal, but do you feel the team didn't make enough of those opportunities?
The only stat that counts is the scoreline at the end of the day, and if you don't do enough with the amount of possession that we had, you know, you don't deserve to win a football match. But what I will say is the players gave everything. They took on board what was said to them, you know, leading into the game. Bearing in mind, you know, we've had to, you know, mould a team into shape for this particular game. And I think going into the game we were fifth in the table, 2 points off the top of the table. And when things are not going our way during the course of a game, it just seems everything goes flat. I don't think that's fair, because the players are trying their best, and the whole place went flat. And you know, at the moment we need some help, some encouragement, some support. Was it 1,800 here today, and got about 140 odd Dover. I'm not so sure that's what we're looking for.
In the first half, you were down the touchline here on the north side, asking for more noise. Is that's what you wanted? You wanted the crowd to give more backing to lift the players?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And you know, when everything's going well, you know, it's great. It's fantastic. You know, but we want to make this a hard place to come to, and when it's silent, it makes it a lot easier for the opposition. I want this to be an intimidating place to come to. The players are giving their all, and 2 points off the top, fifth in the table, 9 players out injured. It's a long, hard season. We're going to have moments like this, but we need all to stick together. And if things are not going our way, which they won't during the course of the season, we need some encouragement and some help. And that's what I was looking for today. I wanted the volume to go up here. And in fairness to Dover, they're the 140 supporters here. You know, they were very vocal. I know what this place is like when it's the volume's up loud. It is a difficult place to come to, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but I will say we were 2 points off the top in 5th place. We're doing all right, and 9 players out injured. We're doing okay, and it's a long, hard season.
With those 9 players out, you've already said injuries are not an excuse, but the amount of talent sitting in the director's box is pretty impressive.
Yeah, but I'm not going to make that an excuse, because the amount of possession we had today, you know, we got a good group of players out on the field of play. But when things are not going our way, and they didn't, you know, certain things today didn't fall our way, that happens. But God dear me, you know, we want to win every football match. We can't. We're not going to. But when things are not going our way, you know, we all need a little bit of help along the way.
The team started well, lively, good crisp passing in midfield, lots of final third entries as you would describe them. The opening stages felt positive for you?
It was positive, and just highlighting what you said there, I think the first 30-35 minutes of the game, it was one-way traffic. And then they have an opportunity, and it's always a good time to score, but the time they scored, you know, just leading into half-time, it gives them you know, something to hang on to, some momentum, some belief, because we completely dominated that first spell. But you know, we weren't creative enough in the final third of the pitch. We didn't deliver enough balls into the box. We didn't, you know, cross enough, if you like, or that type of thing that we didn't do. But the players are trying their hardest. And they've done that from, you know, the first whistle this season, and they're doing it to the final whistle. But I want this to be a difficult place, and it can be difficult, you know, for the opposition. I'm not so sure we made it as difficult as we could have done today.
Before the first goal, you say it was one of their first opportunities. It was the perfect time to score for them, but that shouldn't have come into play with the possession that Aldershot Town had before they scored. Yeah,
but we said to them about, you know, deliveries into the box. We said to them about corners, etc. You know, we ain't the biggest team in the world. They are a big side, but you have to mark, you know, when deliveries come into your box, and you know, that's not only today being a disappointment. That's happened, you know, a number of times this season. So yeah, that's something we have to address. But in terms of general play between boxes, we were very good. But games are won in penalty boxes, not outside them, and we didn't do enough in them penalty boxes, both defensively in an attacking way, to go on and win a football match.
An immediate chance to put the wrongs right, to bounce back on Tuesday at Ebbsfleet. With the bare bodies that we're down to, what's the key to lifting the squad for that game Tuesday?
They're fine. The players are fine. You know, I'll take all of that responsibility and how we perform and how we play. That's my job. I just want the players to go out there and give their all, which they do. So, win, lose or draw, like today, that's my responsibility. I'll take the loss. They can take everything else, but you know, they're fine. They'll be fine. They'll dust themselves down. They will give 100% again on Tuesday evening. Whether we win the game, whether we win it comfortably or not, they will give this this club everything. But I think our group of players that are on the sidelines will also be backing us to get the results in this period that we're going through. It is what it is. We'll continue to work hard, we'll continue to play the way we do, but we have to be a little bit more creative with the amount of possession that we have during the course of football matches.
Thank you very much, Gary. We'll see you at Ebbsfleet.
Thank you.